So let's talk about Jordan Love's second performance of this preseason. Just went out and faced off against the New England Patriots. And let me just say this. Watching that performance in 3 drives from Jordan Love has to have the Bears, the Vikings, and the Lions slightly concerned, because what we saw from Jordan Love in the 3rd series, which was the final of the 3 series he played in, was very, very special. We saw they started their 7-yard line. Jordan Love throws a 42-yard ball to Romeo Doubs, really put it perfectly right where it needed to be. Doubs catches it, amazing toe touch. They ruled it incomplete, ends up being complete. The Packers move the ball down the field. Then the next play, Jordan Love sitting back there, no one's open. He scrambles, which I think we haven't really seen much of that from Jordan Love up to this point. But he scrambles away. You see his speed. You see his athleticism. He gets the first down, gets sort of pushed from behind, penalty on the Patriots. And you can sort of see that intensity with this Packers team and the Packers offense a few drives in. And then to finish it all off, Love has this beautiful pass to Jayden Reed, wide open. You could see the zip that Love puts on the ball. Jayden Reed gets in there, scores a touchdown. And just like that, the Packers move the ball from the 7-yard line to the opposing side to score a touchdown. And yes, it did start off slightly shaky for the offense, I would say. The way it started, 3 straight runs the first series, and then 1 incomplete pass, and then Josh Myers just floated the ball right over Love's head. Love had to go back, try to grab it. The Patriots got it. The next series, Love had 1 nice play to Romeo Doubs, and then 2 incomplete passes. One, I'd say both of which the guys were sort of covered. I don't know if many guys were open on those plays. But Love, what I liked from that is even though they were incomplete, he put them in places where only his guy could go and try to get it. He didn't really put it in too much of harm's way. But I think what we're seeing is that once this offense gets a little bit of experience, we're going to see some more and more of what we saw in that 3rd series. Because last week in the first preseason game, the first drive we go out there, Love has a couple bad misses. The next drive he comes in, second drive, looks really, really good. So what happened tonight was started off a little shaky, not necessarily Love, slightly Love, but the whole offense sort of seemed to be a little discombobulated with the snaps and a few different things. The running game looks great, but then Love seemed to settle in, the offense seemed to settle in, and I think we saw just how good this Packers receiver core is, because I know the talk of the offseason, if you look at different rankings, was that the Packers have one of the weakest receiver cores in the NFL. But I don't think that is the case. If you watch these 2 Packers preseason games, we see Christian Watson making some crazy plays. Tonight we saw that insane catch by Romeo Doubs. We saw that beautiful route by Jayden Reed where he got wide open. The Packers have a plethora of weapons. Yes, they're not veterans, but they are young, talented athletes that Jordan Love is going to throw to. And I think that Jordan Love is special. I think that he has some special abilities, and we witnessed it tonight. We witnessed the arm that he has. We witnessed his scrambling ability. We witnessed, his ability to find the open guys. And so this performance gives me lots of confidence as we have one more preseason game, and then we get into the season. And just to see Love and how he's able to keep himself together, how he's able to, progress through his reads, make these beautiful, nice deep balls, or throw these beautiful deep balls down the field. And this is still a guy who, as I've talked about this week a lot, has started in 1 NFL game. And so there is no doubt in my mind, the more he plays, the more reps he gets, the better he's going to get. We saw it the past 2 weeks, the first couple drives. Last week, first drive, a little shaky, a little bit, need to get warmed up a little bit. Same thing happened tonight. But once Love gets clicking and once he is, fully, as he gains his experience, this is going to be a really, really good offense. We've seen how much he targets Luke Musgrave. We've seen what Jayden Reed can do now. We've seen what Doubs can do. And so I, for one, am very confident. This performance gave me a lot of confidence in Love. And also, too, to see that scramble, that's something we haven't really seen too much from Love so far this preseason. And that's an aspect of his game that I think is underrated, because if you watch that one scramble, you see that sneaky, or not really sneaky, just the athleticism he has, the ability to escape from the pocket. And I think he's been so good at sitting back in the pocket and, progressing through his reads and not taking off every time. If his first guy isn't open, he doesn't take off right away, which I think more inexperienced quarterbacks do. Their first read not open, they try to run away. And sometimes it ends up well, nice run. But Love sits back there, progresses, and we saw what he can do if he needs to scramble. And so that is a nice thing added to his game as well. So those are my thoughts on Love. I'll be out with a video once the game is over to discuss my total takeaways from this game. But let me know your thoughts on Jordan Love. Feel free to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things Packers, and I'll see you guys next time.